to This Day. Today is Wednesday, June 3rd. And before I tell you who's on our show, I did find a brain teaser for you. So let's go ahead and read the brain teaser. Now, this one is, if I am holding a bee, what do I have in my eye? Now, this one is very tricky. Now, of course, I know the answer, but I'm just going to tell you, if I am holding a bee, and don't take that in a literal sense. So if you're holding a bee, what do I have in my eye? All right, well, we'll tell you the answer to that later in our program. And today on our show, I am going to tell you how to make homemade peanut butter. And then we have Jose from Memorial Care who's going to talk to us a little bit about Medicare. And we will also have a message from Memorial Care Saddleback. Let's go to our resources that we normally do. Give you our cdc.gov, and you can get all of the information regarding COVID-19 there and how to stay safe in the community. You can go to ochealthinfo.com, and that is where you can get all of the numbers by city, by age, and a variety of other different parameters. Then you can go to usa.gov/coronavirus, or you could go to Laguna Woods Village alerts.com. That is our website. And you could also email us at info@lagunawoodsvillage.com, or you could go to our recorded hotline, which is 949-268-2019, and we do update that as we get new information. All right, let's take a look at our weather. It is looking beautiful today. We had some high clouds, which was kind of unusual. I guess some leftovers from whatever that crazy weather was yesterday. All right, our temperatures look very nice today, mostly sunny, 83-63, partly cloudy tomorrow, 80-62. Friday, we are going to have some increasing clouds, but sunny, 72-61. Saturday and Sunday look really nice in the 70s with sunshine most of the weekend and the lows in the 60s. Let's take a look at our sunrise and sunset. Our sunrise this morning was 5:41, and your sunset's going to be at 7:58. And this beautiful cactus was sent to us by Joel Oldstein. So amazing, all the different things that grow around here in Laguna Woods Village, but beautiful. So thank you, Joel, for sending that in. And if you have a lovely photo, please send it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. All right, when we come back, we will go ahead and have community information on how to make homemade peanut butter. We'll be right back.
Hello, I'm Barry Arbuckle, President and CEO of Memorial Care. This important message is for our patients, employees, physicians, and our community, and it must not wait. Together, we have flattened the COVID-19 curve by social distancing and other measures. Together, we have prepared for the possibility of a surge in hospital patients, which thankfully we haven't experienced. And together, we have continued to provide exceptional, safe health care to a small percentage of patients who have the virus and many others with healthcare needs completely unrelated. Together, we must now focus on renewal. Renewal of healthcare services and, most importantly, the renewal of your healthcare. I know some of you are reluctant to seek care as our community adjusts to reopening. You may be ignoring symptoms or delaying important treatment. This is worrisome. Delays can lead to worsening of serious medical conditions, even unnecessary loss of life.
I'm Dr. Mark Sackwood, Chief of Cardiovascular Surgery for Memorial Care. I just completed a minimally invasive aortic valve replacement. This patient had aortic stenosis with increasing symptoms of shortness of breath, chest pain, and dizziness. Without surgery, there could have been dire consequences, including potential loss of life. If you have symptoms, please don't delay your care. We are here for you.
Oftentimes, conditions like the one Dr. Sackwood just described are discovered in one of our 4 hospital emergency departments. We know of instances in which patients have delayed going to the ER when they needed to be there.
I'm very concerned that patients with stroke, heart attack, sepsis, or other medical emergencies are delaying care. Let me reassure you, it is safe and critically important that you do not ignore the signs and symptoms such as chest discomfort, shortness of breath, difficulty breathing, or sudden onset of headache. If you think you may be having a medical emergency, don't wait. Call 911 or go to your nearest emergency room.
We want you to be safe and feel safe. That is why Memorial Care is taking every possible precaution to ensure a protected environment for all patients, whether they're in one of our neighborhood health centers, urgent care centers, imaging or surgery centers, or our hospitals.
Memorial Care hospitals and outpatient centers are once again performing scheduled surgeries and procedures covering many specialties, including joint replacement, spine surgery, gynecological procedures, and many others. And we are taking many extraordinary precautions. All individuals entering any of our facilities are screened for symptoms, their temperature is taken, and a mask is provided. All surgical patients are tested for COVID-19 before their surgery. Waiting areas have been reconfigured for social distancing, and we continue to follow the most stringent compliance with disinfecting and cleaning of all equipment and spaces.
These types of precautions are taken in all of Memorial Care's locations, regardless of the service being provided. And remember, most health care isn't provided in a hospital. Memorial Care offers the greatest number of options for outpatient, neighborhood-based centers in our region. You can have your primary care and urgent care visits in person or virtually. Outpatient surgeries and imaging tests can also be performed in any number of our outpatient centers.
All of our outpatient centers stand ready to care for you. Whether your child needs a vaccination, you have a chronic condition like diabetes or high blood pressure, or whether you need an imaging procedure for a sports injury. Whatever your need, we're here.
Memorial Care is deeply committed to providing our employees, our physicians, and our community with exceptional and safe health care today and every day. Please don't neglect your health. You can rely on us as you always have. Thank you for the trust you place in Memorial Care and the honor of serving you.
Welcome back. All right, so let's tell you how to make homemade peanut butter. You know, I've always wanted to try this. So let's take a look at the ingredients and the tools that are needed. So you need 2 cups of dry roasted peanuts. You need 1 to 2 teaspoons of honey or sugar, a quarter to a half a teaspoon of salt, and then 2 teaspoons of peanut oil. So the peanut oil is optional. I would imagine that would probably make it creamier. Then you need a food processor or a blender, a spatula, and then a mason jar or any kind of container. Grind the peanuts for about 20 to 30 seconds. They should resemble coarse sand. Scrape down the sides of the bowl and dislodge any large chunks of peanuts from the lid, and then mix that up again. And then at this point, you can add in the salt and the honey or the sugar. And then again, if you want it extra smooth, you would add the peanut oil. And you can store your homemade peanut butter in a mason jar. And then I always, love to eat my peanut butter with a stalk of celery or on crackers or on just about anything. Usually I just take a big spoonful and eat the peanut butter that way. So I'm gonna try it. Hopefully you will try it too and let me know how it turns out. So there you go. You now know how to make homemade peanut butter. All right, we're gonna take a break and we'll be right back.
Breast cancer takes patients down paths they never expected, and Memorial Care Comprehensive Breast Center at Saddleback can help navigate the way. We provide multidisciplinary breast care services for the early detection, diagnosis, and treatment of breast cancer using state-of-the-art technology in a personalized environment designed to meet the needs of each woman.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Jose Juarez, who is with Memorial Care. And today we are going to talk about Medicare. Well, Jose, thank you for joining me. How are you doing?
Hi, Lisa. Thank you so much. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Good, good. Obviously, this is a virtual Zoom, which is something we've been doing for a while now, and we probably will be doing for a few more, gosh, maybe even months now. Hopefully, you've been doing good during this whole COVID stuff.
Yeah, we're just trying to stay busy with my 3 kids at home and dogs and everything. So it's a little crazy, but we're doing okay.
Good, good. Why don't you tell me a little bit about Memorial Care and what you guys do?
Yeah, Lisa. Well, first of all, I just want to thank you for having me on today. Like you said, my name is Jose. I'm the Medicare Education Specialist at Memorial Care. We are one of the largest medical groups here in Orange County. We have well over 250 primary care physicians and over 1,500 specialists. We do have 2 beautiful medical facilities located near Laguna Woods. Our newest one is Laguna Woods Health Center, and that's located on El Toro and Moulton. And then we have our Laguna Hills Health Center located on Moulton and La Paz, right? We also have top-rated hospitals like Saddleback Memorial Medical Center, Orange Coast Memorial Medical Center in Found Valley, and Long Beach Memorial Medical Center.
Okay. So you have lots of locations, and
right.
They can have services at most of probably all of those places through Medicare, correct?
That's correct. And in addition to the Medicare products we contract with, some of the health plans, we also accept all fee-for-service, HMOs, PPOs, straight Medicare. And now, Lisa, with all the options that we have here in Orange County, a lot of people ask, why choose Memorial Care, right? So, and this is why Memorial Care is so different from all the other medical groups. Once you're part of our Memorial Care family, you have the freedom to go with any primary care physician within the Memorial Care network, okay? In addition to multiple locations throughout Orange County, Memorial Care Medical Group offers urgent care centers that are open 365 days a year, and now offering virtual urgent care appointments. We have our telephone advice nurse available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Another unique thing about our medical group is that we have lab and x-ray services available on site at most of our locations.
Okay.
We have go ahead, sorry.
That's okay. I was just commenting on how great that is.
Yeah, it's very convenient. We do try to make it very convenient for our members. We also have our portal, My Chart, and it's great for our members where you can reschedule appointments, order prescription refills, look at your lab results, have constant communication with your provider. And the best of all, Lisa, is that our members have, you have me as your personal representative, right? So you have a face to the phone number you're going to call. If you have any questions regarding referrals, you want to check the status of a referral, you want to confirm if a specialist contract with us, you have my cell phone number, so you can call me directly. In addition to that, we have a great customer service department that it's locally located here in Found Valley.
That's great. And yeah, I mean, you have a lot of things to offer, which is wonderful. And as you mentioned, Saddleback Hospital is right across the street from our community, so they are very familiar with that.
Right,
You know what? Let's jump right into the Medicare eligibility. And I know you mentioned Social Security offices, so a lot of things are obviously still closed. So
Correct.
What are some things that our residents should know about signing up for Medicare?
Yeah, so I've been getting a lot of questions about, obviously the Social Security offices are still closed, and different ways of, people can apply for Medicare is either you can go online and apply by simply going to ssa.gov on the website. You can also go on to the memorialcare.org website or medicare.gov website and download an application and mail it in.
Okay. do they have to mail it in or can they submit anything online?
Yeah, you can submit it online or mail it in. It varies. Some people are a little scared of the internet, right? Not doing if they're going to do it correctly or not. On our website, memorialcare.org, and on Medicare.gov, there are the steps of how you can apply for Medicare and make it easier for you. You can always call me and I can walk you through that process as well.
Okay, excellent. So if I'm still working, which a lot of our residents are still working, can they still get Medicare?
Yeah, so it's going to vary, right? Obviously, what I suggest is do a plan comparison, right? And see what your current health plan looks like under your employer and see what Medicare offers, right? Because you'd be surprised. Some of the Medicare Advantage plans are super rich in benefits, right? Obviously, everybody pays their primary premium, but that's it. You know, you have no copays to see your primary care physician or specialist. You do get additional perks, right? The additional benefits, vision, dental. So yeah, you know, feel free to give me a call and I'll be more than happy to collaborate with one of our local Medicare brokers and do a plan comparison for you.
You know, I've talked to some people who do have Medicare, but they mentioned that they have to have some sort of a supplemental insurance. What does that mean?
Yeah, so there's two different, you know, Medicare plans. Well, not necessarily Medicare plans, but you have two different options, right? You can go with a Medicare Advantage plan, which is an HMO,
Okay.
or a Medicare supplement, other known as a Medigap. And the differences, you know, are very, very different. The Medicare Advantage plan, obviously it's an HMO, right? You, regardless with a supplement or a Medicare Advantage plan, you have your Part B premium, you still have to pay regardless.
Okay.
With a Medicare Advantage plan, you don't have an additional monthly premium. You have zero copays on most of the health plans for doctors or specialists. You do have, you know, free transportation, gym membership, dental, vision. I mean, a bunch of great benefits versus a Medicare supplement. You'll have your Part B premium, and then depending on which plan you go with, you're going to have a monthly premium for that as well, right? And obviously cost is going to vary depending on your age and location where you live. Okay. In addition to that, you have to go out and get a Part D, a drug plan, versus a Medicare Advantage plan. It's included.
Is that something new or has that always been around?
That's always been around.
Oh, it has? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Maybe the person I spoke with wasn't informed of that because, you know, you make it sound like, wow, you know, there's this option, but
Right.
whatever reason, I guess the person didn't know that. So Medicare is really for people who turn 65, but what happens if somebody before that age wants to do it?
So anybody that wants to join Medicare, they have to be disabled for 2 years consecutively.
Okay.
Right? If you're not, obviously you have to wait until you're 65 in order to apply for Medicare.
Okay. All right. And then what if somebody did lose their job or they're retiring? What are their options? Was it basically what you just mentioned or are there other things?
Yeah. So, and you know, it's funny that you mentioned that. I've been getting a lot of calls of people getting laid off, especially now with this virus, which is unfortunate. But yeah, so you have 63 days to apply for Medicare, right? Or the month you lose your insurance coverage through your employer. You are going to, obviously, if you're, you know, over 65, you are going to need a verification of employment, right? And it's a form you take to HR department. And that form pretty much tells Social Security that you were insured after your 65th birthday.
Okay.
And yeah, so you can either go on our website, memorialcare.org, to download that form, or medicare.gov.
Okay. All right. Perfect. And what about, I know we talked about working. Do they go through their employees' Medicare or employees insurance, or how do they actually do that? I mean, would they want to still work, but maybe they want to apply for Medicare, but they have their own insurance through their company. What do you suggest there?
So like I said earlier, what I suggest is doing a plan comparison, right? Because obviously the benefits that you're currently with your employer, you have higher premiums, right? Versus a Medicare. And it's roughly about $134 that it's being deducted from your Social Security. And same thing, you know, if you go with a Medicare Advantage plan, that's it. And you get a bunch of different perks versus your employer's insurance. Obviously, you have co-pays, maximum out of pockets, which are higher, right? So yeah, I highly suggest doing a plan comparison.
Okay, great. Now, I know you mentioned something about plan D, which is the drug prescription plan.
Correct.
Is that something that you always need to have, or is it an option?
Yes, so you definitely need to have your drug plan. Even though, and I get it, I get asked that a lot. I'm healthy, I don't take prescriptions. When am I going to get penalized for staying healthy, right? Well, unfortunately, if you don't apply for a drug plan when you turn 65, you will get penalized, and that's a penalty that will never go away, right? That's with a straight Medicare or a Medicare supplement. Obviously, the Medicare Advantage plans, your drug plan is already included in it at no additional cost.
So many couples are married and they have, one person might be eligible for the Medicare, but the other one won't be. So what do you suggest in that case?
Yeah, so in that case, unfortunately, if you do choose to leave your employer, your spouse will lose their insurance as well, right? So you can give me a call and we can definitely collaborate with one of our local brokers that can assist both, your spouse and you and see which plan will be the best fit for both of you.
So when you talk about different types of plans, what do you mean? Like different Medicare plans or Memorial Care plans?
Yeah, so we contract with 7 different insurance health plans, and obviously all the plans are great, but you may be with United Healthcare and your spouse would be with SCAN, right? Okay. So all the plans offer different needs and for different people. So yeah, definitely we can do a plan comparison and see which plan would be a best fit for you.
Okay, perfect. Now you did mention the Medicare Advantage plan, which is an HMO, and then the Medicare supplement plan. So can you kind of give me, we went over it sort of briefly, can you sort of give me an idea of what one has and what the other one doesn't have?
Yeah, definitely. So the Medicare Advantage plans, like I said, obviously they're an HMO. You are going to have a gatekeeper, right? So that's your primary care physician. You get a doctor assigned to you. So if you need to go see a specialist, you have to go see your primary care physician to get a referral, right? With Memorial Care, some of the referrals are approved automatically or within 24 hours. And like I said, you can always contact me if you want to check the status of a referral. You can always give me a call or shoot me an email. Versus a Medicare supplement plan, obviously you're going to pay a little more for it, but you are going to have the freedom, right? You can go with any medical group, with any primary care physician. You don't need to go see your primary care physician to get a referral. You can just pick up the phone and make an appointment with a specialist.
So I guess kind of sounds like a normal PPO.
That's correct. Yes. Yeah. As long as the doctor's office accepts Medicare, you can schedule that appointment. Yes.
Okay, perfect. And then I know we mentioned how to apply for Medicare, but this is not, explain the difference between applying for Medicare and collecting Social Security benefits. So it sounds like they're two different things. Are people getting them confused? Yeah,
so a lot of people think, I'm going to go to Social Security and apply for my Medicare Advantage plan. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. You have to go to Social Security to apply for your Medicare, right? That's for your Part A and Part B. Once you get your Medicare card, right, that's the time that you can do the research and see which plan you want to go with, either an HMO or a Medicare supplement plan, right? Okay. But yeah, same thing. You can always give me a call. You can send me an email and go on our website. We have a list of the health plans we contract with. We'll be more than happy to help you out.
So then on the Social Security side, though, that is an entirely different thing that they need to go through the government for. That's correct.
That's the website that you have to apply for Medicare for your Part A and Part B.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Perfect. Okay, great. All right. Well, thank you. This has been really good information. Is there any additional things you'd like to mention?
Thank you, Lisa. Yeah, so I encourage everybody to go into our website. That's memorialcare.org/we're here. Or memorialcare.org, so you can read more of what we're doing regarding the virus. If you want to look for any our provider directory, you can also go on our website. You can always give me a call on my cell phone. That's 714-640-7158. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to give me a call.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time. And we'll put up all the information so everyone can get in contact with you. Stay safe out there, okay?
Thank you. You too, Lisa. I appreciate it.
All right. And we'll be right back after this. back, well, we've given you some time to think about the answer. So I'll read the question one more time to our brain teaser. If I am holding a bee, now not a literal bee, what do I have in my eye? And the answer is beauty. So the riddle is a play on the proverb, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So obviously, beauty is in your eye and you are the beholder. So I'm glad they had an explanation because I may have not gotten that. So in any case, I hope you enjoyed that one. All right, let's tell you a little bit about how to handle the urban wildlife around. Now, it's getting warmer, so you're going to see a lot more things, especially snakes. So residents who encounter the natural neighbors, coyotes, raccoons, and snakes, don't get too close to them. What they want you to do is we want you to contact the Laguna Beach Animal Services. They will come out, they will take care of whatever animal it is that's a wildlife animal, and they'll send an officer to the scene to help with that. Especially if it's something that's, like a rattlesnake or, the coyotes, because the coyotes are not afraid of you these days. So please call 949-497-0701 to handle any of those wildlife critters. All right, let me tell you our concerts for the day. We have one at 5 and one at 6 p.m. today. At 5 o'clock is going to be classical tribute to George Balanchine. I think that's how you pronounce it, 1983. Go to YouTube and type in Lincoln Center. And then Country Americana is at 6 p.m. Oh, it's going to be Clint Black. You can type in Facebook, Clint Black. And then I just want to remind you the other one, that's a global film festival that they're doing. That's running from May 29th through June 7th, and it is youtube.com, and you can type in We Are One. So that's pretty cool. All right, let's take a look at our weather. Beautiful weather today with some high clouds. We are going to be pretty steady all week in the 80s with lows in the 60s. So today 83, 63, tomorrow 80, 62. By Friday, we're going to have a little more clouds and some sunshine, a little cooler, 72, 61. Saturday, same thing. And Sunday is going to be beautiful sunshine, 75, 60. So looking pretty good out there. All right, we will see you again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Or you can watch our rebroadcast today at 12:30 and then again at 5. So have a great day in the village. Please stay healthy, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.